everyone. Today we are going to discuss on how to create an application that displays according to screen orientation. That means a message will be displayed on the screen, like whether you want to see the screen in landscape or portrait mode. So this is just an program that displays message on the screen orientation. So this is your lab program number 2 as the BCU University is concerned. So these are the steps that you need to follow. I have explained in the previous program also. This is a common step that you have to follow, and these steps you have to write in your exams also. So first just we are creating one application in order to display the screen, whether it is in landscape mode or portrait mode. So same step you have to start. Click on Android Studio, a dialog box appear, then click on new project. Always keep in mind, select empty views activity. There is an option called as empty activity also. Please do not select that. Select empty views activity version other than 7.2. Here we have given 10.0. 7.2 is okay. Then click on the finish button. This is the basic first step that you have to follow. Later on, based on the requirement, we have to do our projects. Okay, these are the basic steps that you have to write in your exams also. So now what I'll do is I'll just click on the Android Studio. Okay, that is the first step that we have to follow. So then welcome to Android Studio. The screen, everything gets open. So then what we have to do here is, so click on File, New Project. So this is the another step. What I have to select here, see, empty activity is also there, empty view is also there. Select empty views activity, then click on Next. It will prompt you to the name of your project. Here we will not call it as a program, we call it as a project. So which project it is? We are doing a screen orientation. So I'll keep first letter capital. So I'll keep it as orientation. Okay. Make sure that you have selected Java as your language. You can do it in Kotlin also, but we have preferred to do in Java. So I have selected Java, then click on finish. So when you click on finish, project will be built, and by default it will give you two files. One is main activity.xml, another one is the Java. You can see here activity main, and this is the name of the project that I have given. Activity main will be created for you by default, and activity Java will also be created. So these are the ready-made code that are available. You need not type anything for any of this program. So it will take some time. See, importing Riddle project, right? So you have to wait for some time. Yeah, now it is open. So by default, hello world will be there. You can just go and check in the code for your XML file. This is XML that is used for designing purpose. Okay, Java is, in order to connect this design, this we call it as a front end. With the Java code, if you connect, it will be like a project that you are going to communicate it. You have to wrap this code. So hello world will be by default. All this code will be displayed automatically. You need not do anything. In case if you didn't get this designing this window or this page, in case if you didn't get, then you have to go to app. Okay, then you select res, then you select layout. There you will get activity main.xml. Okay, when you click on this, this will open, and automatically all this, if it didn't open, just you click on layout, automatically it will get open. So this is the procedure that you have to follow. So now it is open. Now what is the first step that we have to do is, we have to create two XML file here, one for landscape, one for portrait. In the previous program we have created only one, but here according to the requirement we have to create two. So let us see how to do it. So this is the design that we have to do it. See, we have given one text view. We have to select, drag and drop one text view, name it as portrait orientation, and drag and drop one button, launch next activity. Why launch next activity means, when I click on this, screen should turn to landscape orientation. Okay, by default it will be portrait, it will be changed to landscape. So that is another layout I have to create. Again, how to create another layout, we will see that. So first we will design this in the Android Studio. So I am going to Android Studio now. Okay, so here hello world is there. So I don't want this. What I'll do is, I'll remove this from the code, see this is code, split and design view. So I want to change the code now. So what I have to do is either I can make changes here, hello world, erase it and write it as portrait orientation, or I can remove and do it. So I'm not removing it, I'll just typing here as portrait orientation. So this is the thing that I want for text view. You go to the design here and check. So, okay, change to portrait. And what is the one more requirement, that is we have want one launch next activity. So for that what I want to do here is have to drag and drop one button. So I'm going to a button, select button, drag and drop here. Okay, drag and drop. As soon as I drag and drop, you can adjust the things in center, or you can increase the size, you can bring it in the center, middle or down if you want. Wherever you want you can adjust. Then again I need to go to the code. So see, as soon as I drag and drop the button, button tag came, right? So here what I have to do, click here to launch next activity. Okay, or any other thing you can write it here. Click here to launch next activities. This is very simple actually. So it feels like complicated, but it is simple. So now you go to the design and check. Yes, one button came and one portrait orientation came. So this is the first thing. Next, what we want, screen has to be changed, right, to the landscape. For that we are designing one more. So now this is done. We are creating one more layout. How to do is the same procedure you have to follow. So you click on the new activity, again select one more empty views activity, pop-up window opens, then select it. So this is how you are going to do. So here click here new activity, empty views activity, you have to select it, and then you have go to same design view, drag and drop the text view option and then select landscape. So this is the thing, another screen you have to develop. So I'll go to Android Studio. Already we have designed this. What I have to do, I have to create one more bin file for screen orientation. So I'll click on this new. So I want to so new activity, select the activity here. So which activity we have to select? So go here, click on just new. Okay, select activity, under activity select empty views activity. So you will get one more file, right? So I am keeping it as main activity 2. I'm not changing any name for this. You also need not change it. Click on finish. So one more file will be generated. You can see here, right? As soon as main activity XML is created, it will create Java file. As soon as activity2.xml that I have created right now, it will create activity2.java. Okay, these are interlinked. You need not do anything here. So now here what I want is, here you can see it is empty. So now what I have to do, I have to drag and drop one text view here. Okay, I am dragging and dropping one text view, and what I have to make here, okay, you make this adjustment big or small, center, do it. Okay, then go to code, change here. So there we have given portrait orientation. So here text view, I am changing it to landscape. Okay, landscape orientation. So now my aim is I have created two design, that is one is activity here, portrait is there, activity 2 in this here we have a landscape orientation. So when I run, as soon as I click this page should get opened. Okay, this is the thing I have to do it. So for that I have to work on activity 2 Java, activity Java. So in this activity XML is linked with activity.java. Whatever the code I write here, I have to write in such a way that open this page. So that is what we are going to do it. Now designing is done. Once the designing is done, I have to code in the Java. So first I'll code for main activity. Then we have to go to activity 2, or either way you can do it. Okay. Before going to Java file, one more thing we have to remember is just I have given launch next activity here button, right? So in text view activity, we have given portrait orientation. The size of the text, like portrait, you can change it to 32 or 40, whatever you want to do it. Here in button, see the remember this, when I create any option, it will create its own ID. For text, it is ID text view. For button, it is ID slash button. I can change the name of this or keep it as it is. So here I have added two things. This in the button. So button on click equals on click. On click is an event listener. When we click on that, it will launch the next activity. Android.text, I have given it as launch next activity. So it will just in order to launch the next activity. So in XML. Similarly in activity 2.xml in landscape view. So what you have done is here nothing to be done. Okay, just landscape view. We have changed the text size. If you want, you can change it or you can leave it. This is your optional actually. So then I'll go for Java now. So that things you have to remember. So in main activity, automatically everything comes. Only thing is you have to do this. So what is this? I'll just explain. Public void on click. So there we have given on click like event listener. So whatever the event that listens will be their intent. New main activity, this activity 2 dot class. Why activity 2 means activity 2.xml we have landscape orientation. When I click on the launch next activity, it has to change to landscape orientation. So these things you have to write. Main activity 2 dot class. Only this you have to remember and you have to type it here. I'm not typing because we are running shortage of time. If it take more time for explanation, and then the videos may not get uploaded, so I have to stick on to that. So just I'm showing you how to do main activity. Then come to main activity 2.java. You need not do there anything, just you click on h2h this, then this you have to set the content view. Okay, set content view. See r dot layout, it is r is nothing but the resource. Okay, activity 2, automatically it will be created. After that, we require one more file called as a manifest. So click on manifest here, Android manifest, which will link all these files here. So when you click on this, you will get the manifest. Automatically everything will come. You need not do. Only thing is in this activity, you will get, so you change this to landscape. Another action, you change to portrait. Only these two lines you have to type it in your program in the manifest file. So you will get 5 files here. Activity 1.xml, activity 2, then main activity 2 Java, main activity and Android manifest, where you will get click on manifest.xml. Everything it will automatically launch it. Only thing is come to these two activities. This also it will come automatically, you not do anything. Both will be created based on the Java file. Only thing is you have to change this orientation to landscape and change here one more orientation to portrait. Okay. Once everything is done, you can just go here, click on save all, or you can press Ctrl S also, no problem. Okay. So after this, in case if you are opening for the first time, you have to initiate the device. You have to go to device manager, then you have to select one, click the plus, then click on virtual device. Okay, it will open. Whichever phone you want, you can select. Better go for medium phone so that your output will be displayed. Then when you select this medium phone, it will say next. Okay, then finish. If you give finish, it will launch. I am not doing this because already I have started 2 phones here. So now after everything is launched, just you are checking the emulators. In few system, emulators may not work, right? So if the system is not compatible, emulator is not working properly, you will not get the output. So now after everything is set, then if there are any errors, it will display. If there are any warnings, just ignore that. If there are any errors, it will show in red. Okay. So after that, next thing is launching this or running this application. So I'll just click on this. Okay, let us see now how it runs. Already device has been launching. So this is how it should launch. You will get the cell phone, whatever you have selected, the view of this. Okay. After this, you will get this. So what is the first step? Whatever the code that we have written for active XML file, first file, so that it has come. Portrait orientation, launch the next activity. When I click on launch next activity, what it should do? It should display the other orientations. Okay, I'll click on this. See, change to landscape view. Alright, in order to do this, we require 5 files, remember, and do it. Okay, so this is how you have to do. If you want to stop execution, just click here. The execution will stop. Again, if somebody asks run once again, so you have to follow this procedure. Then again there is a run app. So click on this. Once again your device manager gets long, emulator will be on. Then once again you can click on this and you can show this. So this is how you have to do it for lab program number 2 based on the screen orientation. So you feel this Android programs are very difficult, but it is not at all difficult. You should just know where you have to make the changes. Where you have to make the changes, in what file you have to make the changes. So under layout we have activity main.xml. Okay, I'm saying once again what you have to do is only changes you have to make here is in the button and as well as in the text portrait orientation. That's all. Next all the code comes. Next activity main, only you have to give landscape. That's all. Text if you want you can give this bottom, parent, match parent. This I have given it. If you want you can give, or by default whatever comes you can leave it as it is. No, not a problem. Afterwards you have to go for Java files, right? So in Java we have activity. Okay, just I'll show here. Java main. In Java what you are going to do, just on click event you are just initiating it. Okay, and in activity, okay, and in that is Java, then activity main 2.java, just you are setting this layout to activity 2. Automatically it will come, you need not do all these things. Then one more extra we have, this Android manifest. There it will, this is the main content where the screen whatever you want to do will be landscape or portrait, that you have to do it. So only thing is change this to landscape, change this to portrait. In some system you may get error, so need not worry, we will check that and do it. So after that what you have to do, save everything, then run it. You please practice it. If without practicing you won't get it. If you practice once or twice you will get it. Then click on this. Okay, it will go and display the landscape. So when you install Android Studio, please see to that you have a 16 GB. 8 GB is required for installing this Android application, and remaining 1 or 2 GB is required for running the emulators, output, linking, everything. If the space is less, I mean your application may not work. Okay. Yeah, thank you for so much for watching patiently this video. Hope this video finds you well and good. So thank you so much for watching once again, and please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.